Gotta squeeze the juice out of the headphones. Yeah, squeeze the juice out of the headphones. Yo. When you think of me, you think of a problem. Who, what, when, and how you gonna solve them. Automatic or revolving.
Bro, I don't step up for no podcast. You know that? I've rejected like 3 people. They gonna be mad as hell, bro. They gonna be mad as fuck. They gonna look at this video like you said you was doing podcasts right now.
But oh, this is your boy.
This is crazy for y'all who don't know.
This is not no regular shit. Let me start off with that.
Nah, facts.
No, this is day one shit.
That shit crazy, right? It's
Isn't that
crazy, right? I used to
crazy?
go to middle school with you, bro. I really
Crazy.
was back in math class with the whole gang.
Road is Yours podcast. If you don't know, I'm with
Los Wit The Most, the most himself.
Oh yeah, my boy representing straight out of
M City. You feel me?
So I already know podcast beef about to start
What's up?
after this.
Alright, let's get it.
If you ask me, bro, this is the only podcast you deserve to be on. Let's be honest. Like,
Nah, facts. It's crazy because people like they would think of me. They'd be like, "Yo, he talks like a lot of interviews, so he's comfortable with talking." I'm really like, I'm a calm person. Like I don't really talk to people. So like to me, it feel like I don't know. Like it's crazy because I can get on stage, but like it's different. I feel like people misconstrue
you can get into the mode.
You feel me? Like I get up there, like I do my thing, whatever. But when we sit down, it's like it's
you really podcast is the thing. Is like you really gotta come on here and like show personality, like bare your soul.
Thanks.
You can't be quiet.
Cause they gonna see the video, they gonna skip through this joint, they gonna be like,
or they just see like you not funny, you not entertaining,
Facts.
like you just
Facts.
regular. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
nah, for real, bro. Because I don't know. I guess like I said, bro, I don't know what people be thinking, but I be chilling for real. Like I just be chilling. So like I had to come chill on this podcast. You feel me?
you know what I'm saying, my boy.
Had to
Hey,
come through.
came through. Honestly, this is like an interview, but low-key, you my boy, so I'm not taking it as serious. You feel me?
Fact.
But let's go to the beginning, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm really from the DMV, but I'm black and Hispanic. So yeah, there's that.
Mom and dad.
My mom's all full Salvadorian. My pops is the mix.
All right, and you were born here or in Manassas or?
I was born in Fairfax, raised in Manassas.
Got you. All right, so how was your environment like? Like when did you move from Fairfax to? Because Fairfax is way different. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. To be honest, bro, like I've been moving my whole life. It's crazy. Like nobody knows what I'm about to say. Like it's crazy. You the only one. This is like real details for y'all.
Bro, this is podcast
You feel me?
exclusive
right here. But nah, for I was back and forth growing up. Like I was always a new kid. Like it's crazy. So like growing up, I started at Fairfax. Then we went to Manassas. We went to Woodbridge. So like for real, growing up, it was a blur.
You just all Northern Virginia. That's your whole
Facts.
shit.
Nah, at this point, like for real, yeah, like I've been happy with it, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I feel
it's
you.
crazy.
So then, how were you like as a kid? Would you say you were a rowdy ass kid, quiet? Like, how was your environment? How was your household?
Nah,
Who was in your
sure.
house? You know what I'm saying?
So like that's crazy. Growing up, I was it was just me and my mom. To be honest with you, like I live with my cousins, my uncles, my grandma from time to time, but for it was me. It was really me and my mom. So like I had my dad, so I guess that's why like I was kind of crazy. You feel me? He's seen it, bro. I was fighting all up in middle school. Like, hey, they know what's up.
We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Don't worry.
Know what's up with that, but nah, for real, I just like I was calm, but I was really rowdy at the time. You feel me? Like I was not as calm as I am now. Yeah, I was a badass kid. Bro.
So then, around what time did you move to like Manassas?
6 years old.
6 years old. Was that a very impactful time? Like I can imagine when I was 6 years old. That's when everything started clicking for me. You feel me?
Sure.
So
Like it was different because I mean for like I said, it was different, but it was something that I was used to.
I feel you.
Like my mom would just be like, all right, let's go. So like for me, it was like, all right, cool, we sliding. Like you feel me? Like where my mom shit, my mom's with me. I'm going. Yeah. I'm straight. We gone.
That's home right there.
So you feel me? So wherever my mom's was at, to be honest with you, it was like that's what home was for me.
Did you get into a lot of trouble? Like let's say elementary. Like any stories? Like what was you doing? What was you getting into?
Yo, bro. Let me tell you. I'm actually tell you a funny story with my boy Hoover. Just to explain to you like how kind of crazy I was back in school. I don't know if I should be saying this story, but I'm gonna just tell y'all this story because
you graduated. You're done.
Yeah, so back in like elementary school, it's probably like what 1st or 2nd grade. I ain't gonna lie, I was a very like emotional kid.
Mm-hmm.
Depending, like, all right, so like when it comes to your mom jokes, you feel me? I would
you
be the
was
GOAT.
not
like,
rocking.
No, I was the GOAT. I was the GOAT.
Alright, I got you.
But you feel me? Like when you came to like daddy jokes, I shut the fuck up. Like you was gonna, I was quiet.
Damn.
So like, you know what I'm saying? So like when somebody would say a joke, it kind of be like, cool. Like I'm gonna let you slide because it's like you my man.
Yeah,
but like
it kind of it hit deep. It hit like a core. You were like, fuck.
Yeah, I was just there like, what? So there was this kid. I didn't even gonna say his name because everybody actually knows this dude. You feel me? But we will call him Snowflake.
Snowflake. Hey, shout out Snowflake.
What he did was crazy. He became a rat. You know what I'm saying? He became a rat. Basically, this is what happened. So he had said a dad joke, and I told him like, yo, bro, like watch your mouth. He was like, man, what you gonna do? And I was like, all right, cool. Keep in mind, like I'm just like at the time I was like this scrawniest and the shortest dude ever, but I was talking the most. You feel me? Cause me, I was always down. Like at the time, I was always down to fight. Like whatever, cool. I would never think about it. So he ended up saying a joke, and I was like, I bet. But the bell had rung, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Like it's on, whatever.
On site type shit.
Exactly. So I remember I came to the bathroom because Snowflake had snitched on me because word had gotten out that I was finna beat his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a bat in my fucking book bag, like ready to unleash and just go crazy. So I walk into the bathroom. Hoover could tell you this story himself. I walk into the bathroom. I'm like, yo, bro, they looking for me. I like, what am I gonna do? I got a bat. Like, what's up?
Like it's the feds.
Yeah, like it's the feds. I'm at elementary school, bro. The principal looking for me. Like it's crazy.
This is elementary school, bro.
This is elementary school. So they're literally looking for me. I see Hoover. Hoover's skinnier than me. Yeah. So keep in mind, like, and he's shorter than me, and I'm already short as is. So he look at me like, man, what's up? Like, what you need me to do? I'm looking at him like, you, all right, whatever, cool. He said, yeah, give me the bat. I got you. I go to the principal's office. They check my stuff. I was Gucci because I didn't have anything on me.
Man,
so then I came back to the class.
Shout out Hoover, you know dog. Hoover a real one. Nah, he really held it down right there.
That's all Hoover did. It's crazy because I ended up seeing him back again in middle school, and then it was just like, yeah, it was.
So then, dope. what grade would you say that was?
I was like first and second, and then I got kicked out.
You got kicked out?
I was changing the grades of the system and stuff.
It was like, get the fuck out.
Fucking Snowflake snitched on me again, bro. He snitched on me again, and I gotta.
So you really got a vendetta with Snowflake. You're just not trying to say his name.
I can't, bro. Like everybody in the neighborhood, they know Snowflake. Damn. It's crazy. I'm gonna show you him, but
it's all good. It's all good. You don't gotta bring back the elementary beef segment.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'll never forget this day, bro.
That's funny, but that really shows you who's solid from early on. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Mutual friend, by the way.
Moving on to like that's like third, second grade. Once you get to like middle school, you come to my school. You know what I'm saying? All right, at least not my school, but like you know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Stonewall. You come to Stonewall when I was there, and for those who don't know, bro, I was. And I don't really like I haven't really got into my story or anything like that on this shit, but like when I was younger, I was a really big nerd, like Star Wars, Legos, video games, everything. Like nerd.
We was complete opposites.
I ain't gonna lie to you, like I was outside, I would go hang out with my cousins that was rowdy. Like I wasn't like I wouldn't say I was like the best kid in the world.
We with the same cousin. That's how I mess with him.
We'll get into all of that. We're gonna get into all of that. But I wasn't like the best kid, you know what I'm saying, growing up. But I was nerdy for sure, for sure. So then when I got to like 5th grade, 6th grade, and the same thing I said with Cody when he was here, these are the fools that kind of like molded me to be who I am now, you know what I'm saying? Like I was getting onto the rap tip and I went straight first onto that shit, you know, clothes, like everything. We was rapping in the fucking hallways, you feel me? Like crazy. on some freestyle spitting shit. Like
wow, that's like it's crazy. Like it's very iconic. Like it's
iconic. Like, if you was in our class 6th grade, you know.
It's like this. I'm gonna put you like this. So for everybody who's watching back at home, bro, Black was in these freestyle sessions too. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like it's crazy how like it's such a small world. Like it's such a small world. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah, for
It's
sure.
wild.
Like that's how, like you said, that's how we got black around us and shit. Like
feel me?
that's how everybody was around us. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
why like everybody became like a rapper, trendsetter. They doing the thing too. Everybody
now,
doing the
yeah,
thing.
that's what's up. Like Amir and all them, like they all
Facts.
in our 6th grade class,
Facts.
and they doing their thing, and it was
Shout
like,
out Mob.
yeah,
You
shout
feel
out
me?
Mob, you feel me? And you know what I'm saying? We was just kids, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool. Like we was really
Crazy.
running that shit for a little bit, like
No facts.
on some funny shit. But back to what I was saying, like I just remember he came and he was on, like, he looked like a soccer kid, but he was funny and he could rap, and I like was fucking with rap, and I was trying to rap shit too, like on some funny shit, just freestyle, and like we just hit it off. Like
Just
I
let
don't,
everybody know, ain't nobody back in middle school ever beat me in a rap battle. That's just fact.
I
That
don't
is
know
facts.
about that.
That was facts.
Hey,
I say that you
remember-
got the roasting jokes. You know what I'm saying? You got the roasting
I
jokes.
was on people's heads.
You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was crazy. It
But
was
I
dope,
had to learn that because I was nerdy in
Nah,
elementary
facts.
school. People
Like,
was killing me. So then when I got to
and
middle
some way,
school, I was,
somehow you can pull up a picture like as people are
man,
watching
I
this
need
video.
to. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
and
show
you
y'all.
can see
I'ma
like
show
the
y'all.
differences. I'm gonna send you a picture of me
I'm gonna
too,
do
but
it.
I was
But like
geek.
we was little like nerdy ass kids, and then we ended up coming there, getting fly,
Facts.
looking nice, and
You
it
know what
was
I'm
fire.
saying?
Just
hey,
taking over
I don't care
everything.
what nobody say, bro. Shh. All them girls that used to know me back in the day. You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Hey.
But it's cool though. It's cool though. It's cool.
But nah, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It was really funny to see the time. So what would you say, like, around then, what was that experience for you? For me, that's how it was like. It was like we was really becoming our own. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Facts,
Like,
facts. I mean, I guess like my vision, like, all right, so for y'all who don't know, like I said, I was always moving schools. So like for me, it was like don't get used to nobody. So like don't not get used to nobody, but don't get
Too
close to nobody.
attached,
You
you
feel
know
me?
what I'm
Because like
saying?
I knew I was finna bounce, and then boom, I'm hanging with y'all. So it's like you with the boys, and then boom, I left. So it was like it was different. You feel me? So it was like you was so used to the bond and shit, and like
Yeah.
it's just crazy because those same people. It's crazy. Like I'll put it like this: I went to a whole different school, made some new friends, but like we fast forward to now, and look who I'm hanging with again.
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
you know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy to me.
Yeah.
So I guess it had to mean something.
No, and yeah, that's what basically what happened was like me and this fool. I knew him through there from middle school. Like I wanted to play football because this fool was like, "Let's play football," and then he left.
Fact.
And then you left. That was
Nah,
funny.
bro. Let me tell you a story, bro. So look, bro, I was a soccer monster. Like, bro, I was really him when it came to soccer. Like, I was really him. Bro,
Ronaldo.
and then we was talking about like a complete other sport we had no business doing. No business doing. I hyped this up like, yeah, we gonna try out. Cool. He's starting to get with it. He's starting to watch the film. I'm out, bro. I gotta see y'all.
And
He was
but I stuck with it.
He stuck with it. He
I
stuck with it.
You know what I'm saying?
And
Cause
just to go back to soccer.
yeah, and then tear my ACL later on in life to soccer. That's crazy. I don't even rock with soccer, bro. Don't even pass me a ball. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. Like, yeah, you moved on, and I started to see you like doing your own shit, whether it was like clothes, shoes, because you done the shoe shit early on too. And I remember you just getting into little events.
It was always in me. Crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Or even earliest memories of like wanting to do content was like BO3 video game. Like we wanted to do
Facts.
search and destroy videos, you know what I'm saying? Like
Facts,
I remember
facts.
I was like, I can stream this shit. And everyone's like, bet. It was like,
Let's get
record it,
it.
let's get it. And then you had a YouTube channel. You did
Yes, sir,
with
yes, sir. I think at that time was I by myself or I was with my boy.
Icy Boy.
It would have. I had 2 times I did the channel. It was on Dolo and then there was with Icy Boy.
I remember both of them, and I
Shout out Icy
remember,
Boy.
yeah, shout
Gotta
out
go
Icy
stream his
Boy
music.
for real, Icy Boy, he's lit, he's lit on the Hispanic tip, you feel me? But I just remember like you early on, as early as I remember, we were both on like, let's just make shit, like we just
Facts.
bored, like even whether it was YouTube, like bring the mic on your fucking book bag and the laptop, and we gonna figure it out, or like whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's crazy. I guess like to pick up on that, I would tell like everybody like from a young age we seen all this, like you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so everybody who's watching, like we seen this. It's just like, but we really did
only
it.
a certain people know. I
You
used
know
to
what I'm
I
saying?
used to be cooking up beats for this
feel me?
fool. I used to be ready. Like I was like, yo,
Bro, we really
who
thought we was
need
gonna
it?
do so. Like we
Who
really thought
need
we was
it?
gonna make it. This shit crazy. And then look what happened. It's just in this sense, like all those tools we use, it just really came through.
Really came through now. You know what I'm saying? Just doing our own shit, and you know what I'm saying? Just building from here.
Facts.
So when we're just going through the whole timeline of this shit, you know what I'm saying? Just going through every little piece. But
Facts.
fuck it. I'm watching these YouTube videos and shit, how do you transition that to like doing the events, or what was your first images of that shit?
So so just you want me to explain to you like how it started?
Yeah,
Alright,
give
cool,
it the
cool,
whole
cool.
rundown.
So alright, so this is basically like how I even got to like events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So back in my high school, Oswald, there was this club called Takeover. Like they would basically do like their own little pep rallies. So my freshman year, it was lit. Like I ain't gonna lie, that whole school year was lit. So, but nobody would come to the pep rallies after that. You feel me? Like it was
Yeah.
dead. Like it was really dead.
And you know what's crazy is like I would talk to shout out Azanet, did the paintings and shit. We doing a
Word,
bunch
word.
of shout outs this video, but
Facts.
it's all love. Like everyone
Facts,
saying
facts.
saying
love.
this shit for us. Like I really fuck with them and eventually want them in this seat. You know what I'm saying? But
Stop playing. Don't sleep.
don't sleep. But shout out Azanet, she would tell me like I see the Snap stories, I see the Instagram stories, like your pep rallies are actually lit. You know what I'm saying? Like Stonewalls was actually like, I don't know why, like we actually got involved, like we did Spirit Week, all that shit. And I was talking to you about that.
Yeah, Oswald kids would be like, bro, we would be jealous. Like to be honest, we'd be jealous as hell.
Or
Like,
just like I'm not doing yet
yeah,
that
like
dumbass
what?
shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like I ain't gonna like our paralyzed wasn't the best. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like it'd be like you would like they would do this thing where like you could sit in a small line, this small gym in like the lecture room, and you don't even have to go to the pep rally. There'd be more kids in the lecture room,
Just clowning.
just chilling. Like they not doing nothing.
Yeah.
They just like me and you. They
Yeah.
chilling in the
and you
joint.
know what? And ours was like
Packed up. Yeah,
live,
like, y'all
like
joints would be lit.
every we had every like section filled out, and it was like they actually interacted. Like we had these three.
That shit was
I
crazy.
told you the other day, it was like these 3 chant fools that was like older than us, but they could dance their ass off.
Going
And
crazy.
everybody was like, I'm trying to go see them. Like they actually nice, you know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. So
No,
to see
facts.
the difference between just like
Yeah,
a couple
bro,
miles,
it was mad.
you know what I'm
different.
saying?
It
So
was mad
how did you
different.
incorporate like I'ma get this shit live or
So like it was crazy. Shout out to my boy Biz. He was
Shout out.
hosting at the time when I was in high school. So like I would always think like the hosting stuff is cool and everything. And I would watch Wildin' Out. You feel me?
Yeah,
So like
Nick Cannon. Shout out Nick
So
Cannon.
like I was seeing Nick Cannon doing this thing, so it'd be dope. You feel me? And then one day like he wasn't there.
Yeah.
And like the crowd wasn't hype, and they had a takeover event.
Mhm.
So takeover is like another, and I don't know what y'all call it in y'all schools, but we call it SCA. Like they make their own events and stuff.
Oh, okay.
So they was basically doing the events and whatnot, and then Biz wasn't there, and they was like, "Yo, Los, like, come up here, like, you a class clown, like, what's up?" And then
I think we do have some shit like that. And it's like if you have like the lit people in there, it makes the whole school lit.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, basically. So like that's what they had envisioned, I guess, and they was like, "Yeah, come up here." I'm like, "Man, what do I look like coming up there?" And then that's when they're like, they
Yeah.
started talking like, "Yeah, come on, you scared me
Yeah.
being me." I'm like, "All right, say I won't bet." I'm up there.
Yeah.
And then I got up there, like I started doing it, and then it was dope. You feel me? Like I loved the crowd. I felt like it was a close thing I got to actually rapping.
Yeah, you know what I'm
feel me?
saying?
So like,
Being in front of the
so
crowd.
like
and
I was
shit.
in that joint, so it was lit. And then after, next thing you know, I actually ended up putting more events in my school. Like it would be to a point where the school gave me rules. They didn't want me to do no more events because my pep rally was more lit than theirs.
Hey,
Yeah, so like they would put
was starting to
restriction.
hate. That's
You feel
funny.
me?
But
So-
you know what? Like that's how you get kids through high school. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
Like a boring ass high school just makes the experience 10 times
Crazy.
worse. Like you know what I'm
We
saying?
going like skipping starts and all
Yeah,
that.
like no lie. I remember seeing like all the football homies like my freshman year, like they playing Bobby Shmurda and we are going like crazy,
Yeah,
like looking
not
probably
in my zone.
retarded, but like we going like a couple of us had to go to the office like on some like getting the referrals and shit for just like acting stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like,
nah, my joint, we would just they just get a record and like, it's
oh no!
yeah,
Shout out Osborne,
you
bro.
know what I'm saying? That was it. But shout out Mr. Flugraph, because when I was there my senior year, like when I really start doing events for real, and then like that's when I transferred it over to like really doing my events. He was the one that was like, all right, cool. He was like telling me and teaching me, all right, cool. Like they gonna put a set of rules on you. So like, what you gonna do about it? He was like, I'm not gonna say no to you, but you gotta give out. Like, give me something to work with.
Yeah, you try to find the loopholes, try to do it so it could be lit, but then also, you know, you could get away with the shit.
It was really because I feel like SCA was hanging.
Yeah, no, but it's school. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, they gonna be retarded with it too.
This is what we did. We had said like everybody from Monday to Friday stay in school, and you come to my event. Yo, that whole joint was packed out.
But
I'll send you a video. We actually did Wildin' Out at my school.
Literally,
the whole joint had a spotlight. Like, shit was crazy.
Oh, that's lit. Did you go into the crowd and was like making fun of people and shit?
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I was going, but I was going crazy. I was zoning, doing my thing, and then the next thing you know, that's when my everything just took off for real. And then that's when I started doing the YouTube, and then like people around us, just started passing away and stuff. And then the YouTube was taking off when me and Icy Boy was doing it, and like people were literally like asking for videos. Like it was dope. Like we was there like, okay, cool, like it's doing something, like it's picking up and stuff like that. And then one of my boys goes and just says, yo bro, like your words shift mountains. Like you could really do something. Like you do something here in school. Like imagine what you do outside in the city. And I don't know, like that just stuck with me, and I was there like he was just like, yeah, you should do something out of school.
When did that like transition happen? Like you saying like sophomore year, like going into
that was like when I really started taking it serious. It was my senior year.
So that last year. So all before then, it's kind of just events for the school, little shit like that.
Yeah, basically it'd be like, yo, bro, like come host this joint. Or come up here and do my
But
thing.
that just builds your name around here as like hosting. Yeah. That's some shit basically, that I even want to get into. You was telling me about some shit.
It's different. Like it's really different. Like people think like, you go up there and say some words. Like nah,
you gotta be able to talk, you know what I'm saying? Like
get up there and like just really like narrate. It's like you're reading to the people.
Yeah, really do that shit. So fast forward to like when you finally take it serious, what is that looking like now? Like what is the next step of like just having big events with a lot of people? What is it transition into now? Like
so when I first started, right? So I had went to the coffee house because it was just like that's how I was putting on for a show, and then that's how I met a mentor. Yeah, in Old Town. So excuse me. I met a mentor. His name was Frank, and he was putting me on to people. Like he started putting me in doors. Like I never thought I'd be in. You feel what I'm saying? Like he saw something in me. So next thing you know, we just started picking up, and everything just got bigger from there.
What is that like? Get into a little bit of detail on like what it is that you're like doing in these situations in the coffee house.
Okay, yeah. So basically, so when we was in the coffee house, so it was basically gearing up to like this big major event. You feel me? So it was like it's gonna sound crazy, but at the time it was gonna be like a Coachella but a field day. And I was gonna have everybody in the hood pub out, perform,
just food, like, perform,
do the whole joint,
everything, like vendor shit.
It was crazy. Like I had like the mayor at the time, he was gonna shut down the whole city for me. Like he was gonna shut down roads for me. Like it's gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I did like when I was in school, I wasn't really like in school. And if you watching this, that doesn't mean skip school.
You know what I'm saying? Finish school, bro.
That's just me. That was just my upbringing. You feel me? So like it was just like it was crazy to me. And then when I got put into these rooms, it was just different. And then after that, like when Corona came, everything shut down. But like I looked back at the impact I made, and then that's when I knew like I gotta keep going. Like you know what I'm saying? Like at first it started off as just okay, maybe you should do it. Or like maybe you should, you feel me? And just like,
and then did that event actually like pop off? Like you actually got everything shut down, everything.
Bro, Corona happened, everything shut down. So like the
biggest fucking hater, man. Every episode I think I've had on the channel, we've said fuck Corona, cause fuck Corona, bro. Like, they really be doing people dirty.
But I ain't even gonna lie, like thankfully it did happen for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm part of that story where like like it actually benefited me a lot.
Why?
You know what I'm saying? So it's more in the sense like it made me think different. More
Oh,
like
it just like help you.
it helped me tremendously, bro. For real, for like I just developed new habits, and it's just you just never know. Like that's one thing it taught me. You just never know. So plan for the you never know.
Everything is in God's purpose. You know what I'm saying? That's what I always believe. I don't know what everybody else believes, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. Who would have known that maybe that event wouldn't have been the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't have been the way that you thought, got discouraged, whatever.
Facts. And it's like this, like, let's say that event would have happened. I don't think I would have done the things I'm doing now, or like be in situations. For example, I never think I was ever gonna be in the fucking museum. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a piece of work. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so fast forward to that. Let's get into that. So how does how does it go from you're doing this shit at the coffee? I was seeing ads, a bunch of shit. You was doing podcasts, panels, shit like that, right? To promote this a big event. Corona happens, and then boom, we're seeing you in the museum. You know what I'm saying? So how does that happen? Like, show the groundwork behind the scenes, because maybe you're not, and you know what I'm saying, a lot of people who may know you may not know exactly the story, so it's cool for you to get into it. You know what I'm saying? Talk about it.
Fact. So for like when I first just started everything, bro, like it was just matter of fact, repeat your question, my fault.
I was just saying, like, how did you get from the museum to show the groundwork of how you get to that point?
So it was crazy. So like just like the whole museum thing, because that wasn't something I was striving for. You know what I'm saying? Like I just came out of high school. I'm just doing these big events, and like, you know what I'm saying, it's getting to a point where like the people is getting bigger, the crowd is loving it, people are asking for more events. So at this point, like I just gotta choose, like what am I gonna do with all this? You know what I'm saying? So I just took it upon my shoulders, and I was, you know what, I'm gonna take it all the way. So like that means I had to do all these meetings, talk to all these people. Like people think that's easy, but it's not. You know what I'm saying?
And it's all to promote what? Like, what are they trying to show? Is it just trying to be like highlighting this person in our community that's showing like love and doing everything right?
Back. So it was like in the beginning, like when you first start something, you feel me? People gonna look at you like they was looking at me like I was a bad person. Like I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? So like consistency was key. They started seeing my videos. They started seeing everything that I was like starting to do, and it went from like, oh, this kid to, oh, matter of fact, let me start hearing this person out, to I ended up coming up with another motto. It'd be like, you could tell me no, but your boss is gonna tell me yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like just because somebody told me no once, don't mean that I'm a stop. You feel me? So like that's why I have to keep teaching me, keep going. Because truth be told, I don't think I would have ever been in the museum.
Yeah.
In order for me to have been in that museum, somebody had it was a Miss Weaver. Shout out to Miss Weaver. She was part of SCA, not part of Takeover. It's crazy, right? So she nominated me, and people actually voted for like people in the community making changes. And some way, somehow, my name ended up in that ballot.
Wow.
And all that hard work, I guess you could say, like it paid off.
That's so cool. It's up there in the Manassas Museum just to highlight and show like what you were doing in the community at a young age. You know what I'm saying? So the biggest thing that I saw later on was like the big Manassas event. Whole old town shut down. You know what I'm saying? Shit was everywhere. People performing. How was that experience like?
It was I ain't gonna lie, like it was different, because it was like, now I'm not doing it in school anymore. I'm doing this to the public. You feel me? So like now everything that I've ever talked about, or I gotta back it up now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different when you popping in school to when you popping up in the real world. Like the world is different. The world gonna eat you up.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
The middle school days don't mean shit.
You know what I'm saying? They going, and it was like my work basically spoke for itself. Bro, that joint was packed out.
Yeah, for sure.
It just kept getting bigger and bigger, and thank God that actually happened, because nobody could have showed up, and then I would have been like, damn.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
And now that I see, like, since then, I've seen you be more of like, you just an all around business person. You know what I'm saying? Just getting into a bunch of shit. So what is like those other avenues that you have, like, that you're doing?
For real, bro, it's a bunch of things. Like I sell clothes, I sell shoes. If you need some shoes, go ahead, follow us at The Hustle. You
The
know what I'm
Hustle
saying?
on Instagram. Follow
Yes, sir.
them.
Follow. But it's like I can't slow down. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many opportunities that get brought to me every day. People call me every day. It's crazy. Like let's do this or let's do that, or you know what I'm saying? So it's just like once you feel comfortable, I feel like that's when you stop.
Yeah, for
You know
sure.
what I'm saying? That's when that's
Never
when,
get fucking comfortable.
you know what I'm
'Cause
saying? The opportunities stop and then you're wondering like, yo, what am I gonna do next?
yeah,
But like, bro, somebody just like he just calls you.
it's a
You feel me?
testament to like what you've been doing this entire time. Just like keep making shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Just off the little videos and shit that you started off when you was a little younger. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's up, man. Very proud of you, first of all. But let's talk about some of those people that really got you to this point. Like shout them out, like, because I know it's not this game is not doing shit on your own. You feel me?
Facts.
You helping me tremendous by just being here.
Facts.
I know a lot of people help. You know what I'm saying? Help you
for sure,
along the
for
way.
sure.
So who are some of those people that?
Some of those people who have helped me, I guess like I'll just name some like the key players because it's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? So if I don't say your name now, it's not because you ain't helped me.
It's not beef. It's not
you know
beef.
What I'm saying? Like it's no beef. It's just these. I'm just naming the key players. You know what I'm saying?
They about to come for you.
They about to come. They gonna call me like, yo, like you. I don't care for you. Nah, I love you. It's cool.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So shout them out real quick.
Alright, so like I guess I'm just go from the timeline. So I'm just go from like what 2020 to 2022. So when I really started off, shout out to Frank the host. He was my mentor who first got me through the doors. You know what I'm saying? Like he taught me really just the different, like just thinking of life different, aspects different. You know what I'm saying? Like taking me to restaurants, little things like that. Like I've never been to no fancy restaurants before. I'm used to McDonald's.
That's
You feel me?
yo.
That's
Little,
different.
that's little life experience that
You know what I'm
like
saying?
just
That's-
teaches
yeah.
you little shit. You know what
Facts,
I'm saying?
it's different. And then next thing you know, I'm going to a meeting with the mayor. I never think I was gonna be ever shaking hands with the mayor.
Or even I don't even know who that fool is.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
people like it's just crazy. Like things like that. And now I'm meeting radio hosts with him. You know what I'm saying? It's just different avenues that he put me on to. He gave me the tools and I just kept going on with it. So shout out to Frank. Who else? Oh, shout out to my boy Legicity. I ain't gonna lie, like that's probably like a lot of people don't even know, but he's basically put on a lot of people for M&S's. He's so if y'all need some design work, camera work, shout out my boy Legicity. But
Shout out Legicity.
Yeah, Legicity is really the reason who I am now. You know what I'm saying? He's the one who really put me onto the game. You know
Put
what I'm
you on the
saying? As far
spotlight
as,
type
like,
shit.
like marketing and just the way like to think corporate level and like think big. And if you gonna do it, how you gonna do it? You
So
feel
more
me? Like I was always like,
shit.
yeah, like I was always like go. You know what I'm saying? But he was more like go, but like think as you go.
Do
you know
it the
what I'm
right
saying?
way
Like,
because you don't want to just fuck
Facts.
yourself up in the process
Facts.
type shit.
So like yeah, so he was a big change for real. He kind of toned me down. You know what I'm saying? Well, shout out my boy John too. He just made me think different. He's the type dude like he really the big homie. He gonna come into the room and he gonna shut the fuck up like you wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like
You gonna listen to me
you know what I'm
type
saying?
shit.
Like
yeah.
everybody else is like yeah. He gonna come in the room and he gonna be like nah, like sit. Like we're not gonna do that right now. Like you protect the money, protect the brand. Like you crazy.
Yeah.
Like, why you out here? Like why you hanging with these people?
Like
You know
do
what
the
I'm
shit
saying?
the right way.
Fact. So he was one of them. And then let me see who else. Sheesh. People gonna look at this video, man.
Hey
They gonna
man,
be like,
don't worry about it. Like
Too
we
sure.
shouted out a lot of people already. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
it.
So if we forgot you, it's all love. It's on the spot.
Facts,
You feel me?
Facts. That's the top 3 for right now. So yeah. Oh, shout out to my team too. Shout out to my AOD team. Shout out Chris, Michaela, all them. You know what I'm saying? Elijah, Kenneth. Oh yeah.
Shout out. That's what's up. Got a whole team and everything.
Got
You know what I'm saying?
Can't do this without a team, even though sometimes I be lacking. You know what I'm saying? They get on me for that.
I feel you.
It could be crazy.
So what's the next, bro? What's going on next in this movement? You know what I'm saying?
To be honest with y'all,
One thing I wanted to get into real
go
quick.
ahead.
I noticed that you had the M City Collective thing.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't posted in like a year.
Facts.
Not to like bring it up. Just I'm on some mean shit, but just for like, what's your plans with that? You know what I'm saying? What do you want to do with that? Is that dormant for now? Like you just saying?
I'm gonna say this. It's coming. Next month, everything starts. Next month we going. It's going crazy. All summer, like this summer is gonna be my summer.
Damn. So you tapping in this summer?
Like this the rest of the year is gonna be me.
I got you. It's your year. It's your year.
Facts. I got to. Like I waited too long for this moment. We outside today.
We outside.
You feel me? We outside now. So it's like you know what I'm saying? We outside today. So it's kind of like for real, bro. It's just I've been like, bro, I'm 20 years old. You feel me? So like. And I'm doing things I never.
You young, but you wanna start getting to it. You know
not just
what I'm saying?
that, like I just feel like I'm so ahead and I gotta keep going.
Yeah. No, you young, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Going.
Like you young, just don't stop. You know what I'm saying?
You don't stop either. You know what I'm saying? So
someone's gotta pop. Nah, everybody who come through the M, through all this, the Northern Virginia shit, you gotta come through here for sure.
I ain't even gonna lie. Not to cut you off. I don't care what nobody say. They be trying to clown the M. It's crazy. They be trying to say what they want. But like, you notice that every time somebody trying to make it out or somewhere, they always tap back in with the M. It's crazy.
I'm just saying, like, everybody try to clown Virginia in general, like in the DMV type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And especially like we got not everywhere in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of country in Virginia, but if you talking like regions of Virginia, so like Northern Virginia, you got Norfolk popping. Like, there's so many cool like. Man, that's where Pharrell is from. Like,
I ain't even gonna cap, bro. The DMV came together, we'd be
Atlanta.
Like ATL. You know
ATL.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. We'd be the next ATL. Like,
facts, bro. Like it's crazy.
And
like,
I think that everybody feels like that. Like a couple years ago, people were saying like DMV music up next. Like that's the next sound. You know what I'm saying? How you hear Baby,
I feel
how
like
you
people
hear.
don't really like they overpass it. You know what I'm saying?
Too
Like
scared.
if people really like wrote down and see.
Shout out. Even speaking of.
Rest in
Peace,
peace.
Gunu.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Speaking of, like,
and it's crazy how many people are like posting about him. Not to say there's nothing wrong with posting him, but it's just like just to see like how many people really know about the DMV.
Yeah,
you know
dude. I was just
crazy.
talking about like he's on World Star and No Jumper. Like just to be
It's
posted
wild.
is
wild.
crazy.
And there's not a lot of recognition to like other artists in the DMV when we really doing something. You know what I'm saying?
I was having this conversation with the producer that was here last time. I was talking like maybe like 3 years ago. Manny, Money Mar,
Q,
Zanman, Q.
All
Let's be honest. Like
it was going crazy.
that was the super team right there. Like I might not rock with Zanman as much. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't rock with Manny as much because he's a little youngin'. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But you couldn't talk about their superstardom, bro. Like Manny had songs that sounded like it could have been on the radio. Zanman had songs with like
still doing it,
and they still doing it for sure. It's just like at a certain time, but it's like you said, at a certain time, it felt like it was setting up to be perfect, and because everybody kind of hate and kind of don't want to rock with this and don't want to rock with that, and
they want to break out that show, that mentality.
You know what I'm saying?
Just all y'all who are watching this ain't to anybody, but get out that mind frame and call that joint the sickness.
For sure,
you know
that's the disease right there. You know what I'm saying?
Bro,
like
filled with jealous and envy.
Everybody helping each other. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, him being on here already just like I'm gonna be able to say I got this first interview. You feel me? You feel me? So that shit is lit to me already. Like that shit is already elevating this shit all the way to another level. You know what I'm saying? So M City Collective, we already got it to that. Let's talk about that next event. The next what's going on, fool? Let's talk about it, G.
Alright, cool. What I will say is it's different. You know what I'm saying? It's different for me because recently like I have lost somebody due to like mental health. You know what I'm saying? So like
really,
you know what I'm saying?
R.I.P.
Rest in peace.
For real, like that's some shit that's sad.
Like
it's
deep. Like it's different when you lose.
Condolences for real.
Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? It's different because it's like you at the end of the day you always gonna blame yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So like to those who have lost somebody, to you know what I'm saying? It's different because you would think like you tried everything, or if not, you would tell yourself you wish you would have tried more.
Even with like homies that we grew up with, I even like after their death is just like
it's crazy.
Yeah, you feel that guilt, and it's not necessarily your fault or anything like that, but it's just like they not here no more, so that should just hurt to feel like
it's different. Like
yeah.
it's just like, damn, I wish like I could have checked up on you, or I wish I could have called
done
you.
a little bit more on your end. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the little things. So to me, it was more like, I don't know. After my godmother's passing, it was it kind of woke something in me where it was like, this event is important. This event was actually supposed to happen like last year, for real, but I didn't want to do it because I felt like it wasn't the time mentally.
You weren't in the right mind frame to do it.
I wasn't in the right mind frame, none of that. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna try something different. I'm always doing music events.
Yeah.
I'm always doing little things like that. That's cool. I feel like that's easy. You know what I'm saying? Truth be told, if I had the money, I could make the next Coachella. Any investors looking?
Hey, tap in.
You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to challenge myself to do something different and something where like, okay, you gonna remember this moment, not just me. I don't want people to just remember me. I want you to remember the moment on why you came. You know what I'm saying? The reason why you involved and you part of the family.
Mm-hmm.
So it's called mental health. You know what I'm saying? So you come through. All I can't say too much, but we're gonna talk about some crazy things. You know what I'm saying? Give you guys resources and stuff.
When is that event happening?
It's gonna happen.
Make sure you put that in your calendars and tap in for sure. Right. So it's gonna be in the same spot in the.
It's gonna be in the same vicinity. So it's gonna be in the same vicinity. It's gonna be like literally like two minutes apart, like 2 seconds.
I got you. So make sure that you tap in with me for the address so I can put in this shit so that we can make sure that everybody comes through, support. Facts. So it's all about mental health, mental wealth, talking about how to really get through this shit like that. And is it gonna be vendors there? Is it gonna be performers? All that shit still?
I would say, yeah, it's gonna be everybody from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put y'all on, put people on, because without them, there's no me. You know what I'm saying?
And you still got spots open, like
yeah.
All right, so tap in.
So if you got a clothing brand and you got whatever it is, it don't even gotta be a clothing brand, it don't even gotta be a fashion brand. If you need some consulting, you need a booth, bro, let me know what's up. I got you. We'll talk details. DM me. You wanna work? What's up?
And where can they get you at? My bad.
ITSS.LOS or at AOD Mentoring on Instagram. So make sure you DM us.
Let's go.
It's gonna be food. It's gonna be performers. We're gonna be giving out stuff. We're gonna be giving out notebooks, organizers, all the things that you need.
And I'm gonna be there. Brand. So tap in with me too if you need to get on the podcast.
Somebody hosting. Who knows? It's about to be crazy.
Who knows?
They see just so many surprises at Mental Wealth. Y'all just gotta come through.
Just gotta come through and see. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta come through and see.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I would say like, hopefully this is like one of those events where like we'll come back.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and it'll just be every year type shit.
It's gonna be different. Yo, stay tuned to these commercials. 50, call me.
I'm excited, you know what I'm 50, saying? Like to see
50, call me. You know what I'm saying?
50. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, 50, you know what I'm saying?
Call me.
I can be part of the G Unit squad, you feel me? Just let me know.
Put us on power, give us our own second.
Yeah, you know.
Took a little 2 seconds, they don't matter as long as I'm on.
Man, let me get on there. Just a little screen time.
You know what I mean? You feel me?
But that's what's up, man. I'm proud of you to actually getting out there and doing shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, bro. It was different, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause it was like, it's a touching topic. Not many people like to talk about mental health, or not even people just in general don't like to talk about their feelings. And I would say for especially for all my youngsters who's watching this, if you all are going through this or are going through something or know somebody, bro, it's cool. Speak up. You know what I'm saying? Keep speaking up.
Talk to somebody, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know. And also talk to the people, you know what I'm saying? Talk to your homies. Don't be afraid to like check up on them, because you never know what
your
the
homies,
fuck.
You love them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Tell your homies, your family, everybody.
Yeah, for sure. Let everybody know, you know what I'm saying? And that's a great thing that you're tapping into that shit, because like you said, not a lot of people like to talk about that shit. Not a lot of people like to get into my feelings, and that comes from down to, if we talking like, you know what I'm saying, in our community, we got a lot of machismo, like from our race, you know what I'm saying, like whether you Hispanic, whether you, I think if you're anybody, actually fuck the race shit, but just more within the Hispanic and Black community, you know what I'm saying, it's like the dad is the machismo, the breadwinner. You ain't talking about shit. I'm cold hearted. You know what I'm saying? And
something wrong with you, like feel better. You be
like, man, drink a beer. You be straight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's crazy that like it really takes a toll. But like I didn't. Yeah.
People, you know what I'm saying? It's hard to not talk and not express how you feel in those moments, because just even me talking to you, me talking to a old childhood friend could relieve some stress that y'all don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. Comes to the event, so I'm trying to tell y'all.
Yeah, for
Like,
sure.
If you come through,
Tap in.
facts.
AOD
tap
moment,
in.
mental wealth.
Follow. Might save a life that day. Who knows?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's what's
the goal.
up.
That's the goal.
And is there anything else you got coming out? Anything else you're doing? I know you do the shoe shit. You got anything come out with that? Or
I
your
got,
YouTube? You do YouTube still or
we
not?
doing, bro. I got videos on the way. I got events on the way. I got a lot on the way. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Just
like,
a lot of shit.
Like, bro, like it's like I'm trying to go back to back to back. You feel me?
Yeah,
so,
for
like,
sure.
Literally, like
Drake.
Yeah, like, I'm going with, bro. Not even like Drake. I'm trying to go back to back like I'm Kobe, bro. Like,
Hey,
you feel me? Like
it's the weapon.
That's literally it, bro. It was more of a sense like you ever just feel like you playing with your potential.
Yeah.
Like you feel like you just playing with yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just like that's what I felt. That's what I've been feeling like. You know what I'm saying? Like I just been doing things and keep in mind all these events. Like people think like how did you start it, bro? It was an idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just like putting some shit out there, you know
and
what I'm saying?
look what happened. I never thought I was gonna be this person. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like thank God I'm here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like you feel me?
It worked out, you know what I'm
Not
saying?
many people could say.
And you're still doing your shit, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people can say that they're doing the shit that you're doing. So that's what's up, man. I'm proud of you. I'm excited to see where this shit goes. You know what I'm saying?
Excited for you. It's gonna be crazy.
Anything else you want to talk about? Anything else that we need to tap into before we start? Stop the shit.
Anything else? Yeah. As a matter of fact, since he says he came up here and told me I gotta be the one. So we gonna interview you real quick. Just the last couple things.
I was waiting for somebody to say this shit to me, yo. I was waiting for somebody to be like this.
So you telling me like, you know what I'm saying, like I'm doing it, whatever. It's cool. I appreciate you. What about you? You know what I'm saying? What do you feel like you should tell the people trying to do what we do? You feel me? Chase their dreams.
Here's what I say, bro. For the longest, like you said, when you said wasted potential type shit, I was really thinking like, damn, there was a lot of times in high school that, I was like, I'm a stream, just like I did it like for like twice in 1 week, like just joking, like just having fun, and like that shit was fun, like even getting like 30 people on your stream, getting a $15 donation, that shit made you feel good, you know what I'm saying? But like at a certain point I was like not doing nothing for a long time, and I just had my son, and I was just like, I turned 20, I was like,
boy shooter.
hey,
nothing but net.
It's like no bruh, fuck that. It's like no, but
don't be silly, y'all.
Don't be silly, you know what I'm saying?
Silly.
But you know what I'm saying? I had my son.
Steph Curry ain't got nothing on you.
God damn, boy. This boy cooking on me right now. Hey, but you know what I'm saying? I was just like, there's a lot of talent out here, and I've always felt like that. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I can elevate just by doing this shit because I've always had this. You know what I'm saying? Like the computer, the 2 monitors. This is just me. I play and watch videos and show my son shit here all day long. This is just me. So then people was just like to talk. What about putting a couple mics up and having a conversation? And what's cool about it is like, it's really making me tap into all the old homies that I used to have, like who's doing shit, and I would always swipe up and be like, he's fired, but I never did nothing to help him out, you know what I'm saying, on a further scale. And this is something that I can do that can benefit me, my family, but then I can also benefit whoever's on here, you know what I'm saying? Like
different.
I'm looking at $1 million worth of game. I'm looking at No Jumper. I'm looking at Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? These people who really was doing this shit before podcasting was even a thing. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, it's a business. It's a business.
It's everywhere.
And it's crazy. Like them fools are like $1 million worth of game. As every video's a banger.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
And I actually went to the joint, so it's crazy.
Yeah, I know. And I saw you there, and I was like, yo, that's like, to me, it's so inspirational just to even talk to those fools because they really doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I remember when I went over there and I talked to Gilly. And I was like, even though he not gonna, like, hey, if you see this, hey, this was me who shook your hand that
Tap
day.
in.
You feel me? It was like, I remember I went up there and he was just like, yo, I was like, what can you give me? As just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some
What can you
advice.
say? Yeah.
You feel me? And then he was there like, you came here. You know what I'm saying? It's a start. Feel me? He was just like, bro, I just started with a camera and just I ain't looked back since.
And I don't know. It's just like, to me, like, they doing different shit. You know what I'm saying? For the
Facts.
community, like for the whole culture. Like if you tapped into rap music, you tapped into anything like that, you seeing what they doing, and it's like, bro,
It's different.
you know what I'm
It's for the
saying?
people. It's
It's
really
just,
for the
it's
people.
different. So for me, it's like I want to tap into that. I want to be some over here because it's a blank right here. You know what I'm saying? You got New York, you got Atlanta, you got Miami, you got Cali. You don't got nothing on this East Coast shit.
We sleeping on DMV like we not like that.
North Carolina fire, and I know you got Dreamville down there, but that's it. And you don't got nothing up here that's really pushing this whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's the next jewel that people can tap into. You know, same way that Detroit right now, like Babyface Ray, all these people, man, they hot right now.
Crazy.
And the same shit could happen to DMV if we really tap in all together. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how it started off for me.
Wise words right, y'all. Wise words right there for y'all.
Damn, but that's crazy. I knew somebody was about to come up here one day and be like, let me ask you some questions.
I got you.
It's gonna be you, of
I
course.
gotta do it. You know what I'm
It's gonna
saying?
be you, of course. But man, great conversation. You know what I'm saying? World is Yours podcast. Tap in with my boy. What's your Instagram again?
ITSS.LOS. You feel me? Close to the most.
Don't
Feel me? Now for later.
don't fucking sleep. Make
Don't
sure you
sleep.
tap in. Make sure you get
We
ass out.
outside this shit. We doing the most.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter. World is Yours podcast.
Yes, that's good.
And we
Do
out
all
of here.
that.
Bit.